This is simple. That we must be one. We must be united around the MDCs that are being confirmed so that we can push forward the development agenda of Oti region. Nobody can do it for us. It is we ourselves that have to do it.
Na madi de bia esi obade obutu nkosia so ensu enti kire se obeyi ni ehe ni se bibia honorable na ya kopem na ometo aso dem police station no mo de no we immediately for security reasons and other things.
This is what we want her to do. Now it means she's not connected with the locals, because one says the local is not an embarrassment, but I'm talking about the very people now all govern on, so that we have that channel. Then of course we don't say amount like here assembly members here 38 now. Maybe I'll be there and so be there we won't so be but akoye say onyaba no the assembly now picking without going down and dealing with the electorate. Yes, mostly not ever had.
Mesdames, assembly members, Yamisha Munina, Midi Kankasano, and Yama became Nadia Kaokuina, made the super pepe, made the Amobrasia, any GTA I Omu, any Dasopa I Oma Apadencha West, Ebedi Juma, Amo Bibiara, any Adi, Baby Amo Bibia. Manchester Bay anabi minimum nyina ebebom ebu apadencha west ama apadencha west atwa so afano nentuma pa ekra
adwuma abofra ne be bia wone nananom nyina beka abom ne asunsum na piepia no aya de pa ama dankyere tumpon ene de ya yefra yentuma betena hai ma wo hu yanim ase wo hu abani mudamanu na ye hwese oya yanso ye bema ne bonidira kadankyira isi a won to ase obiara.
Mesdames, assembly members, Yamisha Munina, Midi Kankasano, and Yama became Nadia Kaokuina, made the super pepe, made the Amobrasia, any GTA I Omu, any Dasopa I Oma Apadencha West, Ebedi Juma, Amo Bibiara, any Adi, Baby Amo Bibia. Manchester Bay anabi minimum nyina ebebom ebu apadencha west ama apadencha west atwa so afano nentuma pa ekra
adwuma abofra ne be bia wone nananom nyina beka abom ne asunsum na piepia no aya de pa ama dankyere tumpon ene de ya yefra yentuma betena hai ma wo hu yanim ase wo hu abani mudamanu na ye hwese oya yanso ye bema ne bonidira kadankyira isi a won to ase obiara.
This is simple. That we must be one. We must be united around the MDCs that are being confirmed so that we can push forward the development agenda of Oti region. Nobody can do it for us. It is we ourselves that have to do it.
See oba be take over from them. Na madi de bia esi obade obutu nkosia so ensu enti kire se obeyi ni ehe ni se bibia honorable na ya kopem na ometo aso dem police station no mo de no we immediately for security reasons and other things.
This is what we want her to do. Now it means she's not connected with the locals, because one says the local is not an embarrassment, but I'm talking about the very people now all govern on, so that we have that channel. Then of course we don't say amount like here assembly members here 38 now. Maybe I'll be there and so be there we won't so be but akoye say onyaba no the assembly now picking without going down and dealing with the electorate. Yes, mostly not ever had.
Enieme womu no so omo ka so omo ya ye chinkrofo akogu fiase ye yomu say eye eka because obi koda prisoner ye hwe no ne ade enti emra ne nkyeresa ne ye no to nkyɛn a niema no omo pese omo ye no sebe omeka se chinchina awon so no jai waware no ne be ye kodwo besi ana bibisa ti ye wo wa no makofa mre ye aba asese no emra no chichirebo se wo ye ba tan kura na nim se wo ba ye sebe kodwo besia anaso wo ye supi na wo gene tena wo fie a One ko kan kire prosifo a obi tumi do court ye betumi achewa tum mfie no ti wo ya ba tan na wo ba so ye kwadwo besi ana bibisa ne ntino sensu oto ana se komo de na wo ma wo ba ne ma wo fie so wo be ma na aduane adi ti de ye kan se nyama ne pi emfo obi ya ho.
We are saying that the bill invades grievously our rights and freedoms. It has nothing to do with whether we like homosexuals or we don't like homosexuals. No, we will fight for it to be thrashed. What will happen depends on the passage of time. We'll see.
Well, because of the money, I must say here to a Mpensenpensemu, so I had say me the diamond trust or the come at the brush said Mpensenpensemu bro Kel Chako toothpaste. One other Roman San come away the Ebro Mekau is another quality product from Samara Company Limited. Kel Chako toothpaste, a body tree, any JBD Cassiani, say Neubu Timidi a pulse na or say I fita kama and watching so na oseno and can be a few baby so preoccupy a few at the amount. Na fe onya kukudro so timidi akasa e woni pem kama. Ka hunu se sa aye charcoal toothpaste as ma making Samara Company Limited one and the abanti ka kel chakwa the oje so and say happy smile. It is a Syria emuda honum iyepa o dredria emuda ho iyepa onya kukudro so e kasa e woni pem ma bibia timi kokama e de emao. Mame fan chia shonko ema ahafo adehye nyina ufi ye president House of Chiefs ahafo yamfo hene efama besi mikroma hemfo 1 and 2 odene ho aman hene titru mienu odene ho kwabnesia ebru osai kofi 1 and 2 ahemfo titru woni ma hemma ene naano da hemma afefefa isi wo yamfo also machiao adopei. Members of Parliament are more from a certificate of Bano to Bobi, Ira Collins Dauda, Eric Opoku, Benjamin Hanafi, Aye Frida, Almighty Frida Prempe, and my
Texas friend,
and the able leadership of George Boache, our original minister, Yechiamunani, Mabuno Moho, so. Mpanyinfo atenase anesa ye hwe nim say Charles Bisu Western Regional Secretary Babaka Yensa but Ebenezer Oklite te labi atenase ehun hia se da na di ekireo enti ene o ha se obebo ma yenkomodi e de kikire oman no etimi adimu na awie peyo ama bibia etimi akonkan e de ma Oklite Morning. Sometimes your post on social media is very interesting. You will never fight with a lion, right?
Yeah, you don't wake when a lion is sleeping. You don't wake it up.
When a lion is sleeping,
you don't wake it up.
You don't wake it up.
No, not at all.
When you wake it up,
then you are in trouble. That's right.
When a lion
is sleeping, don't wake it up. When a lion is sleeping, you don't wake it up. You don't attempt, especially if you are not prepared. Don't wake the lion.
Even when you are prepared, you should be on guard.
You will be on guard, yeah, that's right.
Emodu.
Pa. You don't wake it up.
I love it.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's make okay me. Sampine. And then
yeah, I wish him all the
best. Yes.
He has really struggled.
Yeah.
And
we appeal to the assembly members to take it easy. Your initial position of here medicant, you punish Sampine with that, Maybe say Bibia koso kama and koma koso a say muni hu kwan say mode obiama na yebesa obi. Get Sampine to the seat, and then we can have a conversation as to how we will cure this issue of a car, abeda KMA. And the yebesre, esi ahin for assemblymen nyina Munyina munya Adom na margin ko benkro. Any record for Sampain. 100% full endorsement. Na fi obetena kunwa no so a challenges e wo nyina one after the other no. From refuse to death and all other matters no. Marketing sense nyina no what menya daje etimi dey dealing with. But I'm a presiding member there. I'm wondering how Obey a presiding member. He talks anyhow. He talks as if he represents company as on PR and as on director of communications. So the president also did well. The president yesterday responded appropriately to the likes of the presiding member. What has the death at KMA got to do with Sampain's appointment? The other must say, Margina Tunzo KMA, chief executive, mayor. On these matters of DCs and all those things, would you say, Bibiana Mekwazo, 100%?
In fact,
and let me thank the NDC and Namesha. It's like almost all the assemblies, the NDC rather is telling people just to give them the percentage and then let's move on because we are behind time.
Yeah, of course.
In terms of development.
Of course. The point is that say, apart from say the Nippon War problem be no, it has to do with criminality near dinner. You feel say a check appointment na kasa check. And you know there's no need wasting time. After all, say mu tunugua. And I say, more rejecting her. President do not appoint an NDC person. So you feel say, apart from the fact where it's established that Nipano or you know some criminal charges hanging on his head now, they can go ahead and approve. You know, now because honestly speaking, as I speak to you, nothing is going on in the assemblies.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. So we're going to try one before I become my main say that we are the late Mary Abba Sani Tete Quest Charles Bisiu ne mame na yini won hihye no na make catch we. So Friday 8th, Saturday 9th, and then the Sunday 10th Memorial and Thanksgiving service, no. So the Friday, the late Mary Abasani Tete Quest, the fee, Dansuman Sahara, and Neighbor Tumpe. And the Memen Dana Pano, Akoya Ufusumuno, Apostolic Church, Ghana, Dansuman last stop. Now, if you accompany the Crabia, private burial, near Betnasi, Methodist University College, Sports Field, on Wesley Grammar SHSO. Yeah, betina say. Now the question that no, I could then me say war, Bibia Omana called Jojo, Ediama Apostolic Church, Ghana, Bethel Assembly, Dansuma Control on. Yakwaba, Yaba Charles Bisiu Atnasi, Obaka Honsam, Edia Che, Yakwaba. Yasabe Adamu nyina mase yɛtwa nkɔmɔ no so am say Charles Bisiu atena se kɔ Western Region MPP amanyo ko no ɔno na yɛ ɔmo trɔtrɔ for pain Charles Akwaba. Well, it's not to ask you say the same because no matter what you've lost your mom. So sad till shedding.
That's it.
Onyame knows best. So Onyame they needed ahoden with your brothers and sisters. Namo see ma weekend number you know.
Or about the weekend.
Okay.
Make your bread and make you be weekend here. Or about to them I'm the maybe I'm to there bobo.
Yeah.
The bay we keeping what dance so man.
Okay.
Sahara. Because I not train papa.
Okay.
Na me done so ya Apostolic Church.
Okay.
Last stop.
Okay.
Na yeah wasn't boko kita. Ma me papa fiketa.
Oh wow.
Ti wasn't boko no kesi no.
Okay.
Na if you are Bruno ya final funeral rites no. Methodist University Park.
Okay. Tough moments, but why are they so better? Very tough moment. This is your mom.
Yes.
Wow.
Maybe I'm no soon them turning your bedroom.
Wow.
Because man or shisha way no nye. nti mother obi ase amanfa support papa na busia no so ndo mami fi Cape Coast na papa fi Volta region nti obe na Cape Coast for na start to worry preparation na Volta football so that
yes you be preparation
odi ejaze na ye pon cho bibia ye pepe nti ye do na se
okay so we'll be there to support we'll be there to support in times like this and easy anyway
a corner of the crane
yes accusations and all those things contributed to it.
Yes.
Every day we deal with papers. What is the problem? What is the problem? Politics and the consequences. So painful. That's our wonderful. Especially when you are being accused wrongly. Wonderful
then you'll be put to my friend. No, I can't catch over no politics.
Yes.
No, the change in the number.
Yeah. This man suffered same in Ashanti region. Okay. Suffered the video Anyway,
I did change your politics.
We have to.
Yes.
Especially the character assassination and blackmail.
Exactly. Yes.
Very bad. Very bad.
And I see.
Papa
yes.
When he goes back into those members.
Seriously, see, if it is inter-party, you know, you don't really feel it because it's normal. Say, your opponent will want to be, you know, but when it is intra
from within,
and sometimes when nobody will tell you what is going on. I mean. Within the party, now get a woofy.
Yes.
Now be a woofy. Now you don't even know what you have done. Corner, where I see corner, what to say. I mean, it's quite pathetic, but then we have to learn to live with it. When they're not shedding, I mean, it will come one day, you know. I mean, there are lessons to be learned. Let's move forward.
Okay, so with your the endorsement and the pluses and the yes for the DC for why? And then why this strategy this time?
Well, Metia T4 ne Afefo Metia Minia. Metia me constituency chairman. And now I call rounds, you know, projects be now yeah. Unfortunately, I mean we'll be able to get some support able to know I call rounds yeah God willing, in a month's time, we'll finish all those projects. The fact is, me the honomu, Baye and Fatu. Lower Manya is a very, politically active, constituency. Very, very active constituency. Now, for some time now, in spite of all the political activism here, there'll be some semblance of peace. And I believe the way the MCE conducting it has been helpful. Now, unfortunately, Ukraine do some time now say he was supporting, but he was the most vicious and campaigner, though not insulting. I mean, seriously, he did so well. At the same time, he managed to, relate well to, people from the other, political divide. And I'm not surprised to say there's the semblance of peace for some time now. And you see, we need to, going forward, all the political parties we must take cognizance of this. Sometimes, here, the kind of person we appoint, non-presiding over district. You see, I met the assembly members, and I'm say, the performance of our MC in commending, it's because he was an assemblyman for close to, I think 3 or 4 terms. Now, also a teacher, he was teaching one of the secondary schools. He brought that experience to bear on the assembly for over to once. I feel so. In fact, the previous years, 1, 2, 3 now, assemblymen are in arms against what do you call it, the MCE or the DCE. Ubeko now among force. I mean, we didn't experience that thing, and it before say, coupled with the fact say appointment was a channel. A man, honestly, now Omampenyi can say the delay no affected BBI assembly, but honestly I beg to differ because there were certain decisions in spite of the fact that almost stay on no, there were decisions they couldn't take.
Yeah.
And I am also very sure say it is also part of the reason why common fund are delayed because I'm sure they would not want to release money, for Obia. You not too sure about the tenure, no? And I say whether they will be confirmed or no. Now, why yes can be a lot of things are delayed. Anything say, Yami Adena or you Puma feed Komuna or more point to I don't think say there's a need for us to delay again because you know cry this in about point. And I hope say from 2024 if we also come to power, no, they also copy from us now.
From
2024, you're back.
From?
We see 2024.
NDC
back power. Yeah, back power. You're back. They will also, lend the same support to us.
What's the basis for this confidence?
What's it?
What's the basis for this confidence?
Well, we know what we are doing.
It's not about you knowing what you are doing. It's about what is being done that is wrong. We'll capitalize on that.
Well, it is not always the first any panel why you be wrong too much and say you be too. Otherwise, John Mahama can hear too. So but this government, the only they are normal wrong. So account. I'm who answer for a month for us. Abaywe. Anything I'm say.
Remember, about we are in No, they are not.
Well, there's a lot. You see, but
you're in Parliament. They are not.
Oh, but seriously speaking, many or two on the ground. One party from Kasa near the woman say things are not going well.
Things like?
A lot is not going well. Let me make an example. For the first time in the history, look at the time I appointed MCEs, MMDCs. 2, as we speak to you today, the whole of this year, I mean, common fund, the year Juma assemblies, no. I feel no every year. I feel no not a single drop. What is happening? Then Emmanuel Basa. Sorry, I say. Because we are still collecting revenues. Now, the interesting aspect of that, when you say, common fund, and yes, because I buy a bobu CMBF baby, and I say, I buy each other and pesi kebi. There's a formula. Revenue be a fee pot. There may be a fee all other sources. Formula that's all. Only 20 cities call hand for 30 cities call hand for 10. We call hand. But it's not forthcoming. What is happening? So they say, Emma. It's business at the grassroots level, and I say at the local level. Now it's staff and kosu, and kosu, ampa, and kosu. And then you know here, NHIS funds are all released on MI, Ghana Education Trust Fund, and also the same thing. And things are not, normal enkoyi, seriously, enkoyi, unless say be uti baby fufro, unti Ghana ha.
Well, normally I can't say Nyaman Koyi.
And I make can say I have given you instances, I have given you reasons. One, me say, for the first time in the history of the whole of this year, Sika Assembly DBA coin. What is holding it? Then I assume. And coin. Go to get fund, there's the same thing. Uko NHIS, the same thing. What is happening? And Sika the American say, Sa Sika no, enya afi na osun kwa kopo busembu baby o. Send ye collect say ye gi to 2 cedis a. Emra ye mra pon say, ye fa pen into sa 2 cedis no. The entia na bi nko assembly. Ye entia na bi nko we. Ye entia na bi. There's no ceiling. So the make say. And if that money is not coming, are we saying say up to now no ye ni Sika or port now? Are the revenues? Are we not collecting revenues? Because it does. The law doesn't say we collected 20 million and send a back assembly. No. Emran say muji sikana formula 7% and call assembly. Say chairman assembly don't pay anymore. It's not forthcoming. Emma. Then
what are the positives of this government?
Well, then for them, let them tell their own story.
Oh. They're a member of parliament.
Oh, well, let me say, let them tell.
Representing
Because you see,
interests.
let me tell you something. As I sit here,
who enjoy free SHS?
Maybe.
You enjoy free
SHS. Nobody says a free SHS is not good.
No, I'm saying you're enjoying it, free SHS.
Am I a student?
No, but if I say you, not in you as a person, but you enjoy free SHS.
I am not enjoying it.
When you're stable light.
Am I in it? Yeah, look, I think this discussion, we need a lot more time to discuss these issues. You see, it is not just one kind of track, like I say, free SHS you enjoy. Is it a kind of, secondary education? Yes, another education. Education sector, it's on its knees. There are big problems. You see, today, as we speak, you see, we need to be honest with ourselves. Now, say I don't know whether it is mustache or not. Because headmasters, bases, domestic bases, they have become redundant. They are not talking. They are not telling you their story. Because the managers of education at various levels have become redundant. Because somebody has hijacked and mismanaging it from the top. And then, now Minister of Education, you can say, or some early warnings, early alert system, be their budget of food near the master. You see, what is happening right now? No? It is not about having any early warning system and nothing. You see, we have decided in this country since 1993, say we will let governance get to the doorsteps of the ordinary Ghanaian. You decentralize it. Activities, people should take their destiny into their own hands. At the local level, take decisions at various institutions and jobs. And then when you go to the secondary schools and you go and ask headmasters and headmistresses if they will tell you the truth, if they will be able to muster the courage to speak on what is going on, don't be gonna say. Obama different view about what is going on. Look. They are talking about feeding, and secondary schools. You know what is happening? The headmasters, the domestic bases, and whatever. As and when the ministry releases food to the place, that is when they give to the students. What the but hitherto, what government did or was doing, every area secondary school will be of course secondary school, and I've always used Mauli as an example because those days, my classmates are called Mauli there. They don't buy. That was the first time I'm called buy and meeting say, to be cabin cook school honor because school administration and manage
in charge.
Yes, they are in charge. Today they are not in charge. Look, and then because I don't want to mention the school. There's there's a student. The parents, the day students, and then the parents, they are transferred, and they had to, go to the headmistress, plead with her, say, Oma akwarane emeye board. The headmistress told them, say, they said, sir, she doesn't have what it takes to make that girl,
but the headmister said he doesn't want to be real because
it is true. The decision
with this scenario that you are painting,
the decision
with this scenario you are painting, it's difficult for headmistress to say.
They can't. She cannot
do it.
But
that's not the age. That's not.
It shouldn't be so. Yeah. Can say, let's allow the people, the institutions, to manage themselves. Now, oversee.
So the whole
exercise oversight
project, it's a flop because of something.
What I'm saying is that, I mean, we should have oversight, responsibility, but allow the people to manage themselves.
Okay.
Whilst we exercise our oversight responsibility as a government, as a ministry. But it is not happening.
Those who are vying for positions in the NPP, for the past 2 weeks, I've been reminding you, Makacho, about the chairmanship of it. Chairman Stephen Intim, Chairman Kutin, Chairman Edward Boatin, and Lord Comey, Chairman Ashite, and then Ameyo Kumfi, and then Asamoah Boatin Asabi. So far, these are the names.
Have you done
Abankwa Yeboah as chairman. For the General Secretary, Richard Ahiagba, we have Opari Ansa, we have Charles Bisiu, and we have John Boadu. So far, these are the names. Abba Up. And then Justin Kodia. These are the names for General Secretary position. For the national organizer, Kamal Dean and Nana B, these are the names Abba Up. And then for the youth, Henry Chum is also part of the national organizer bid. No? And for the youth organizers, no, we have Pope. In fact, he's the lead person now, Pope. Eshasine Abanga Obiabedi Dipacha. Anna Eba Salam. Anna Eneabeto Pope. I'm say Branton the Pope for the national youth organizer for the MPP. I'll come to the NDC. NDC, we know Dufour, and then His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama. And then Patrick were interjected.
Oh, no. The Okano, you see, when set the agenda, allow NDC.
But he didn't talk about any agenda. These are the list of possible names that is coming up.
That's the way he chose to react to the Okano.
But why do you have a problem when it's about
I have
NDC?
a problem because I'm a party person. I have not heard anything from Dufour. Dufour has not put anything forward.
I said these are the names that we are hearing. Have you heard from John Dramani Mahama?
Sorry?
Have you heard from John Dramani Mahama?
I have heard from John Dramani Mahama.
That he's going for.
He says he may lead the party.
So the may aspect of it gives room for other people to come.
Well, that is what I'm saying, sir. The others,
these are
wait
the
for
names
the others
that keeps
to come.
popping up.
Wait for them
the
to
national
come.
Youth organizer,
Let them say the same thing that John
but for the
Dramani
national
has
youth
said.
organizer, we have Pablo.
No, he is our.
We have Broja Jemfi.
Please, we don't have any other person yet.
Yeah, we have Broja Jemfi who has declared the intent to be part of it. National organizers, we have about 6 people vying for national. We have my good friend at former Minister Central Region, Papa Ose Rollins, late Rollins.
Shatawan.
Shatawan, yes, Shatawan.
Aquinas.
Aquinas. Yes, we have Aquinas. And 2% because of ball
They may not have the intention.
But that's
like I said, for now, no, that is not what is on the table.
But I say, my start for baby.
Yes.
Hey, the bubong crofos now. I said, I be on to them. The man or catch up and say, Morocco do school, see, into one Muslim.
Yeah.
No matter the in to catch a book check. 2024.
Thank you very much.
Into what?
Okay, that's
one main strategy there. There may be schools.
Of course. That's the job of
it. One bobo tape in one thing.
Okay, so yeah, me my own Kasepi because you have another stretch to talk. Yebekwa could try one ba. Yeba Charles Bisiu, who is an aspirant for the General Secretary position of the NPP, will also start talking. Yakwaba.
So I say, and the maybe koda about no honey. Into no woman, the man copper. Into me danasi. The first year of a second term. One young then the maybe one sinipuse.
Okay.
But Oracle where headmistress people ontomophobia or board and I believe that we are all using a centralized system. Centralized system in the sense that after maybe an anchoba me and quan or she crass in the tum quachimota. And canon consign secondary school. But Odu baby no, Elko, one of the top schools to be, because a tomb called Penimbo school, and Yimna, no was washing mobile. But in the Zoni Benabanuso, Otum Oko, one of the best schools in the country. And I think that's the essence of it. It is saying centralize the man. It might not always go down well with everybody. But in totality, no idea what are the benefits? And I believe that benefits in there more from our watch the been access to quality education. Now, yeah, but some say at the Nasi. Orcasa nam say the way Orcasa my metanasi to this point why I don't crop from any for them. And also MMDCs, you know. I don't know on your NDC na.
Over
into your bonko. As I do papa baby deviating there and Zama Rokachu. A hundred so NDC for the woman KPIs into I don't hate on into the KPIs in the or to them a go Ghana food you na Morocco this is why the 8-year rule be in there we used to be offered 8-year rule 8 years be already change that ban whether you're doing good or bad until there sasa yakaka some be go Ghana food wana jumna we are benefit because we the day be Sunday now what are the pluses of this government? I believe that Badwam Mpensenpensemu because I mean say Marisha or there is SWOT analysis about weakness and strength. No strength na nkasa as be account a better then the competition in the Ghana for benefit. But eshema man kade bibia ko pepe wo mani. Onye bibia no because Ghana na ya kechi papa and then they able to bibia your way. But as a share previous the last 8 years based in that just the man so yeah COVID in obeboboma and chebia ya queen and COVID is a fact or a force majeure or as o see inti entum nkade yen den yen kan wasam e bi free SHS what's why that na dey be free SHS we'll continue talking about it because free SHS no on the my brother paying cause e the free SHS or benefiter also that be on your student but I'll tell him how he's benefited. You see the family members obiha me dey can 1 in 3 houses if you be no mukro benefit in abazi to the free SHS project. Yeah, no so 100% or novelty or other starting. You're starting, we only want to better it. Into me just the year bumani equima, baby autosinum and watch it. It's about some Norcan, is one some nothing. Me just do ye, Iboquim, tell them my orca there and summer codo, na the idea question because under Anderson said, I'm minded about doom so. They are canyon. And under Anderson, agri cry 0.04%. And then I'm not of planting for food and jobs. Wabama, Abazi, a year queen, and the agric minister there, Obokuning, in the Orshaminium there, market agriculture, but on the market COVID, no. One Oma and Zama Pitosin. Odu baby bear 3 months saying I pay. There was a lockdown in the country. Economic activity was shut down. It said, Yer Casamnes, ye COVID in film. Now, young cancer now. No, you can't do that. Because all trading partners across the world, everywhere was shut. Airport in Tutum, and the borders crying way. In this world, no, so a part of the world, we trade with different countries. On normal, own the man behind or Conim, a comparative advantage, them own the man Conim. Into trading partners, and that's why I shut no doors. Why the accident a coba. Into I mean, the midges there, MPP Aban and another Dankwa Kufado, why be 1D1 FE, Nkani. Near Kun, or 1 per home, Commander Sugar Factory. Yakuma 1. Now we have about 80. 80 no, also, Yaban was there. I have a man no obesi, a ban obesi 1D1F. That be, also in collaboration with the private sector and obey the major man. Also, do have existing factories for her. Now, a old factory like a fun. Idea medication cut down there. There are brown areas and green areas. On my your multimedia has CCI. Say abandon the policy be aba. There are all media houses. There's a facility for you to enjoy, to grow, to employ more people. Me just own your boko. Then it's an existing company, but you've gone under the brown area and the old green areas. New companies are on wide and what spring up. And it's the people. President Duke Kumasin. Also new plan.
New plan.
Yes, you're revamping. These are things that under NDC diversity and implementation committee.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Over 100 companies under diversity and implementation committee. Kwame Nkrumah, 6 million population, world cost wages Kamowa, or set up state-owned agencies fee. All the baby in the world, we have seen privatization, which is the main engine of growth. Into them 100 companies now, Rollins and the Rollins, ni na fio, you replace no. Into hona pam, ni enya abazi. Unemployment deficit. Now, nkakranka korba. Urban in na say, sign our friend new plan. Abbe. See, what's it? Metrobus. One tour bus is the new plan. But so it means that we actually industrialization here can and then them industrialization no my dollar balance of payments and mobile yen interest rate now overform. Inti sen canon nanche yes zero materials yes no worry fine what tonam and then ya ban CCN then it means that more job creation for the youth. In terms of yen yanum kakramem there it didn't pay now up also Pinocchio University or Legon okay. I think we need to look at it. That if you abandon share yebo technical education, then we divert into that area more because one district one factory a whole P no offer because management staff on P, technicians no offer. They are divert here. I think it's something for the government to take it up. But MZ we just there yendru baby idea to say. But more the foundation on my opinion, other mahena yezu kwenyim, odzbo kwenyim papa. Na Orca economy as some there. A common fund mbe o mine MMDCs no edan better Mr. President 2017 what to abaman no nyim MMDC bia into odobia yeden oduntum Professor Mills oyebi oben o say MMDCs no one what to aban o say you no MP people so as you extend the for about 2 or 3 months more no NDC for agitate but na for do ben onyim obia but to appoint people in places. Into them 4 years, consultation had to go on. You started for constituency, region, and some urban national. So that the 4 years, KPIs was more ABT. Or there will be some growth. What all about what because you pay break 8 now. We need to know what you did the last 4 years so that going forward, 4 years, so years are judged and that they are more proper KPIs. In terms of just that Bani IEP. Nani na man in Eshema and some no do akade fix the counter movement na NDC for yen. And the there offer school kakrano, no says Baninho, no says school headmistress and boarding school now. All these things do or a banner or the manifesto be by. Into manifesto manifesto na MPP 2008 na free SHS or mobile 2012 no 2016 no. So it means that we've been consistent. And this what about 1 10 premium no the no the data Ghana for now, or the power. We also on ye. And we said that the whole world, there's nowhere woman free about the healthcare. Even in the United Kingdom, you copy the field. NHS no. What to do bia uchokoa eco hospital to know. So even in the advanced countries, unless the man has no corner, the HRFO, Idian, and yes, you ban 1 10 premium. And then people believe them, no way to. I bet 2012. One manifesto will change, 2016 will change, 2020 was okay. Young corner Ghana control manifesto man. You have a party ideology, so you build your manifesto on that. Once MPP says the we consulted the people, but in another way, because I could from the mine manifesto na yezi check Ghana from what to about me hen. In Tianco manifesto no there you catch one there, you be na ya. I think that's how we have to measure government. In that time now, so maybe I be a green book. You be there as a blue book riba. You better real project and not imagery ones.
Okay, so we have just some 3 minutes to wrap up. Oklite.
Can be about diversity.
Diversity is a mabukunye.
Never. Hold it. You see. If diversity was wrong, we did this like one district, one factory. Because of the way they started, the way they even trumpeted the issue about one district, one factory, that is not what they are implementing now. It's just like what they are doing with Sino-Hydro now. When we say Sino-Hydro was going to, it was going to be the panacea for all our problems with our roads and infrastructure.
They never said so.
They did. Chairman said, please. Please. You see, I'm coming.
I'm
Diversity did not It doesn't mean what diversity. They were state-owned enterprises, and at the time they were cultivating the private sector to take over. You know, Gihok was taken over by a private person.
Diversity matters are rising there.
Please. No,
when we start talking
I am telling you,
diversity,
if this government will want to challenge, they want to challenge the issue about diversity, then they should go ahead and build, you know, state enterprises.
Oh.
Yeah, build them.
Boss,
build them. No, please. No, it's not about this. It's not about academic work.
That was diversified.
Let me tell you.
Oh, mine. British Gas, Leyland, all these companies were diversified.
Wait a minute. What's the meaning of diversity?
Diversity.
Bringing in the private sector to take over. Is that not what happened?
But did it go to the private sector?
Oh.
It did not.
Oh, no.
They are defunct.
Please. And what happened? If that was good, why didn't you take that, toe that line?
No, I'm talking about 1983.
No. You are not talking about it now. You are talking about the fact that
new plan has just been revamped.
Please. What I'm saying is that new plan has been revamped.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? New plan has been revamped.
But what the president
please. If it's about promises. Is it not Akufo-Addo is talking?
But we have 80. Goodwill. We have the goodwill.
New plan.
No, but we have the goodwill.
To be revived.
No, but we have the goodwill.
To be revived.
So believe that. There's goodwill.
I don't believe.
No, there's consistency and goodwill.
There is not. I don't believe it's going to
be. I want to me.
You see, let me tell you, if this government had wanted to revive new plan, it wouldn't be now.
Oh.
It shouldn't be now.
If the government wanted to.
I am telling you, they wanted to. If they wanted to, it would have. And yeah, fair no beko kuma say asante ni ka je so onye fi wo no ntino ukwa ko kasa.
Asante ni ka say onye fi.
O say, look, you see. Obuni be, o say.
Na wo pete wo be kire me akani no be kire me.
O say, e ya fa wani. O ma yini.
O say fa to si fa ko. No be armchair.
E ya sem kesi pa. O say men chen man ko for mechanic.
Of course. Don't sit down for people to report to you all the time.
Me say men ma asem kesi ase mo du papa no asante ni katre no.
The lion is
asleep. Don't wake it up. Me say o man ni asem mo du pa no katre no. Me me no I come and sit down. I will come and sit down.
Me pia diversity hon.
You see diversity e course no. It was not just, you know, to destroy, you know, government enterprises.
Kind of diversity.
No. What I'm
Mr. Ike Agbodo not done.
A lot. Look, a lot. Some of the companies were run down because they were state-owned. They were not properly managed. The reason why even this government decided to bring PDS. You understand?
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Dako Farms under NDC, Dako Farms went there. Now it's back.
Yeah, don't go there. Yeah.
Well,
the issue about Dako Farm, don't bring that one there. Because a lot of companies, including Dako Farm, were supported. They were mismanaged. I'm telling you.
Dako Farms?
I am telling you. Yeah, Ekropon Farms, Dako Farms.
Kumasi boy.
Yes. I know what went on. How it was mismanaged. Woman, you have problems. So be a do.
Oh,
okay.
I'm telling you. Look, it's not a joke.
You ever say Charles Bishop that circulated that, and the entire team, so we are so grateful. Never the church, we'll meet.
That was supported.